Rockford's home for classic rock, 96.7 The Eagle. Good morning. It is Double T. The Rockford Rivets annual Celebrity Legends softball game is this Saturday at Rivet Stadium, benefiting the Rockford's Boys and Girls Club. Lots of great celebrity and professional athletes joining me, including legend from the Chicago Bears, Hall of Fame linebacker Mike Singletary. Mike, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. What is it like for you to be able to use your career and your fame to help out organizations and charities and events like this, especially when it comes to the kids?
Well, I think that's kind of the motivating factor as we go through life and you have the opportunity to look at some of the things that the God has blessed you with and then turn around and be able to come back to the communities and really make a difference and actually have people that we're excited about you being there.
When did you decide that you wanted that to be part of your life and your career, is to helping back and giving back to the community?
Well, I think, ever since when you get to a point of realizing that people get excited about what you do and it really matters, and kids get excited about what you do, you begin to understand that you have a voice. Even if you're not saying anything, you're using your voice. And I think it's a very powerful thing when you decide to use it for the right reason, being able to use it to bring all of the positive messages that I can to the world and into the heart of a young person.
Do you remember the first event that you attended as an NFL player for charity?
Man, no, I don't remember the first one, but I remember many of them. The first one, I'm thinking, wow, it was a long time ago, and I just know that once it started, what's really interesting about probably the first one may have been a softball game. And I remember this kid coming up to me afterwards, and I was a rookie. And I remember the kid coming up to me and with a card, and I was so excited because no one knew me. We were just kind of getting started, and my career was kind of getting started, and this kid came up to me, and I thought, oh, man, this is my first autograph. And the kid came up and handed me a card, and I looked at the card, and I was getting ready to sign it, and he said, "Can you get me Walter Payton's autograph?" I was very humble. I said, "You know what? That's okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that." And I said, Lord, one of these days they're going to ask for my autograph. That was pretty funny.
That is funny. I'm sure Walter gave you a hard time about that one, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking to Mike Singletary from the Chicago Bears. He's going to be at Rivet Stadium this Saturday playing in the celebrity softball game. So have you played much softball or baseball in your lifetime?
No, not a lot. Baseball is a game that I like to watch behind the batter's mound. I like watching that the batter and the pitcher go at it. That's always a mental game, but I love watching that battle. So
do you have a position that you like to play when you have to get out there for something like this?
Put me in the outfield, something and hope that nothing comes. That's my favorite position.
What's scarier, the ball coming screaming at you or offensive linemen trying to block you?
Oh, man, I think a ball coming at me full speed or a ball coming at me out of the air that I can't see. Hey, it's a pop-up. It's coming. Watch it. And I'm looking, and you're running, and they're running, and hopefully you don't knock each other out. But baseball is a very humbling game. Softball is a humbling game. To be able to someone to throw a ball at you, and as big as that ball is, and for you not to be able to hit it is very, very humbling.
And there's going to be some Packers playing. There may be a Green Bay Packer on your team. Are you okay with that nowadays?
I got to think about that. If they're there for charity, I've grown to really enjoy a lot of Packers. They got a lot of class guys up there as well.
I'm talking to Mike Singletary from the Chicago Bears this Saturday out at Rivet Stadium. It's the Legend Celebrity Softball game benefiting the Boys and Girls Club of Rockford. What does it mean to be a Chicago Bear?
Wow. That's a lot of history. Goes back to Papa Bear Hallis and all that he meant to the game, being able to, get it, really start professional football, being able to start in Indiana and be able to get people involved, be able to get the creativity and having a product that people actually wanted to come and see, men running around playing and hitting each other and getting cheerleaders and understanding the marketing side of it. And there's a lot that went into it. There are a lot of great people, a lot of great minds that went into the game. And, Chicago, the Bears team is kind of where it started. And so being able to be a part of that tradition, being able to be a part of, Sayers and Butkus and Peyton, and it's a really wonderful feeling to know that this house that I'm a part of has many different parts of it that are very special.
And to be able to do something that not every player gets to experience, and that's a Super Bowl victory. That's a rare occasion in the NFL unless you're somebody like Tom Brady. And it's amazing how Chicago still thinks of that team and still remembers that team. It's got to be pretty humbling to be a part of that.
It was. It was, when you think about it, being a part of the 85 team, it's a team that everybody knows. You can talk about this team, that team, but when you talk about the 85 Bears, you're talking about a team that changed the game. You're talking about a team that did a lot of things for the first time, creating a video that really put football on a whole new level. Finding that this game touched so many different people at so many different levels. It was just an amazing time in life if you love football.
Anytime there's a good defense that comes out, they're going to compare it to you guys each and every time, and it's got to feel pretty good to have that out there for you guys.
It really is. There were a lot of special guys that were part of that defense, and to be a part of that team as well. It was definitely a team effort, and on the offensive side of the ball, we were very physical. You knew we were going to run the ball. You knew Jimmy Mack was going to throw it to Willie Gault and Dennis McKinnon, Emory Moorhead. It was just really, really fun to be a part of. That was football. That was football at its best. That was football as it was meant to be, nasty, physical. That's what the game is.
What is it like to hit somebody or tackle them?
That is a very special feeling to be able to get yourself in position to deliver a blow that, the player will remember. That, to me, is really what the game is all about. It's the physicality, whether you're a running back or an offensive lineman, whether you're a receiver giving a crackback block, which they've outlawed, being able to deliver a blow as a cornerback, as a safety, receiver looking for the ball, and they should be looking for you, running back coming through the hole, all of those things. Those are physical parts of the game that you have a chance to deliver a blow, and when you know how to do that, it really makes a difference.
I'm talking to Mike Singletary for the Chicago Bears, Hall of Fame linebacker, going to be at Rivet Stadium this Saturday for a celebrity softball game benefiting Boys and Girls Club of Rockford. How do you feel the Bears are doing now? Do you like the direction they're going in?
Well, we're going to find out this year. I think that they did a lot of different things this off season, and I'm hoping that it pays off for them. I'm hoping that, they had a chance to really build around him, be able to get an offensive line that can protect him so he doesn't become a runner, be able to have a good running back or several good running backs so they can take the pressure off of him, and hopefully they got a good tight end that will allow him to, throw the ball when maybe he can't find something downfield. So all of those things come into play, and hopefully they got a defense that can get the ball back to him. Excited to see what some of the things that they were able to do this off season, and hopefully it all pays off the way they wanted to.
Mike, thank you so much for taking the time. It was a pleasure as a lifelong Bears fan and season ticket holder. It was awesome talking to you.
Thank you, and God bless.
Legend from the Chicago Bears, Hall of Fame linebacker Mike Singletary. It's Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7 The Eagle.